All three Christian law students are suing officials from the University of Idaho. The students are members of the Christian Legal Society. They accuse the university of punishing them because of the religious content and viewpoint of their speech. Attorneys from Alliance Defending Freedom filed the lawsuit yesterday. And joining us now is Caleb Dalton, an attorney with Alliance Defending Freedom. Caleb, thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate it. So can you tell us about the incident that led to this lawsuit? I mean, I understand it started with the Christian students defending the definition of marriage as between one woman and one man.
Yes, thanks so much for having me. Universities are supposed to be the marketplace of ideas where students can engage in debates and exchange ideas, whether they agree or disagree. But that's not happening freely at the University of Idaho. Our clients, Peter, Mark, and Ryan, are members of the Christian Legal Society. And as part of that, they were engaged in a prayer meeting near an event called the Moment of Community, about coming together. And so they were holding a prayer meeting. A student came over and asked them about their beliefs and said, "What do you believe?" Specifically, you mentioned marriage as one of the things that they asked about. And when our clients just shared what their faith was, what they believe, the traditional definition of marriage, for example, that's kind of what kicked off this whole thing, because the student ended up complaining, denouncing the Christian Legal Society at an American Bar Association meeting. And that's fine. You can have freedom of speech right to denounce others, but not to do what the University of Idaho did, which is to go after these Christian students and to issue no contact orders against them, telling them they can't access certain areas of campus or even have contact with students just because a student may disagree with their views.
And Caleb, I know you say this is a case about religious discrimination. Talk to us more about that.
Absolutely. So what's happening here is these particular students, Peter, Mark, and Ryan, are being discriminated against specifically because of their Christian beliefs. They're being told by the university that we are issuing these no contact orders against you, that you don't have the same freedoms that other students do because you expressed your Christian faith on campus. That's not the marketplace of ideas. The First Amendment specifically protects the right of students to speak and also to hold religious beliefs and to express those religious beliefs on campus. And universities should be encouraging students to engage in debate, to engage one another in the marketplace of ideas rather than trying to shut students down, specifically in this case, because of their Christian faith.
And I'm curious, what concerns you the most about this case?
I think one of the most important things to realize here is this is at the University of Idaho Law School. We're talking about students who are going to be the next generation of lawmakers, of policymakers, of attorneys, of business leaders. And it is especially imperative in that context that universities uphold the free expression of ideas. If they teach students instead that it's okay to shut someone down simply because you disagree with them or you may be offended by their idea, then they will then carry those ideas further into society. And if there's anything that is at the core of a free society, it's that ability to engage in expression, to engage in the free exchange of ideas, to be able to speak freely without fear of government punishment.
Caleb, we have a little less than a minute left, but really quickly, what comes next in this case? And also, has there been any response from the University of Idaho?
Yeah, to my knowledge, we have not heard back from the University of Idaho, and we do intend to file what's called a motion for preliminary injunction with the court. That is to ask the court to remove these no contact orders, to restore our clients' First Amendment rights and their ability to access campus and speak freely on campus, just like every other student. And that's what universities should be about. There shouldn't be any need for an injunction in this case, but we will plan to file one if the university doesn't immediately revoke these no contact orders.
All right, Caleb, we're going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for your time today and speaking with us about it. We appreciate it. Caleb Dalton with Alliance Defending Freedom. Thank you again.
Having me.